Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. I hope you are doing well. So in today's video, we will learn about if statements. So first, let's see a small example. So here we have a code where in the variable age, it takes an input from the user of the type integer and it prints that value as your age is so and so. So it's simple. Let's run this code. Okay, enter your age. Let's say 20. It worked perfectly. Now let's say it could also accept negative values. So that should give an error message. So it's giving my error as negative 20, which is not possible, and I want my code to give an error message at this point. So all I need to do is to use an if statement. So I will write if in bracket, if my age is less than 0, then okay, I did a mistake. Outside the bracket I put a colon, and press enter, print, but the age is invalid. Control S, run module. Let's again give a negative value. Your age is minus 20, but the age is invalid. Okay, so that's how if statements work. If the statement inside the bracket is true, it will execute the following statement. Now let's understand one thing. Here you might have noticed that it has automatically taken a gap from the beginning. The cursor has taken a gap. So why is that? So it is actually to let the compiler know what is inside if and what is outside if. Let me explain that to you. Now let me write print. This is outside if. You copy this. Inside if I'll press enter, and you can see it has already taken a gap from the beginning. This is called indentation. Put inside if, and in fact inside if we can execute as many code as we want. So let me copy it few more times. Okay, I need to press enter. Now to go outside the if, I will press enter and hit backspace. Print, it is outside if. So as you can see, that's this entire thing is inside if, and to let the compiler know, we will use this indentation. The gap is to let the compiler know that okay, this is inside if and this is outside if. So let's run this again. Run module. Let's give minus 20. Okay, outside if, age is invalid, inside if, outside if. Okay, now let's see a few more examples. Let me show you another program that I wrote. So let's first run it. Run module. It says okay, grade calculator. Okay, what happened? Okay, there we go. It says grade calculator is asking for the marks. Now let's say 97 as grade party chahiye. And in fact it can run for all the grades. So basically this is a grade calculator. So let me run it few more times. Run module. Let's give 78. Maybe it is giving another grade. Let's run it one more time. Run module. Let's say 32, failed. So let's see how to make a grade calculator like this. So first let's try to understand what the code is. First we're printing a general statement, a grade calculator. Then we're inputting marks in as integer from the user. Then we're checking in which category it is falling. If the marks is greater than 90, that means it's an S grade, party chahiye. Otherwise, if this is not true, if marks is not greater than 90, we will check if the marks is greater than 80. So we use else if and we write it as elif. So if marks is not greater than 90, else if it is greater than 80, it will print A. Otherwise we'll move ahead and see that if it is greater than 70, it will print C. If it is greater than 60, it will print D, and so on and so forth. So I think that is quite easy to use else if. So basically to verify multiple statements. And if none of it is true, if none of this criteria is true, if marks is not greater than 90, marks is not greater than 80, 70, 60, 50, so that means the only case remaining is that the candidate has failed, so we will print failed. I think this is simple enough. Let's see one more piece of code. Okay, I've done this. Wait, where is it? Okay, so this is a code for job eligibility. Okay, just a second. Yeah, now let's run this first. Enter age, let's say 25, eligible for job. I'll run it 2 more times just to give an idea what the code is doing. Let's say run module. 18, not eligible for job. Let's say some age greater than 60. Where is it? Run module. 75, not eligible for job. Too old for job. Where is it? Run module. Now let's give it a negative age. Negative 55, not eligible for job. Okay, so let's see the code. Okay, so first it takes age as input after giving the message as age. Now if the age is less than 60 years of old or greater than or equal to 22 years, then the candidate is eligible for the job. Here we have used the AND operator, so it should satisfy both the criteria. Age should be less than or equal to 60 and it should be greater than 22 years old. The other criteria is not eligible, so basically if age is greater than 60, then the candidate is not eligible, or if the candidate is less than 22, in that case also the candidate is not eligible for the job. So here we are using the OR statement, right? The OR statement. Fine. Now we'll also use the NOT statement. So if age is not greater than 0, which means age, the entered age is negative, so the age should be positive, so it will give that error message. So I think that is for today, guys. We learned about if statements, if else statement. Let me show you once again. So learn about, this is the basic thing that you need to remember. There are if statement, else if statement, and else statement. All right. So let's make another code quickly. Now let's make a code to evaluate if a candidate has passed or failed. So let's take marks as int input, and in message let's ask for marks. Okay, what happened? And okay, I made a mistake. It should be marks. Now if marks, making a spelling mistake, I think I am. Anyways, marks is greater than 50, print passed, else, okay, wait, else print failed. So I think the code should be clear enough. We're taking an input of marks, then if the marks is greater than 50, we're printing passed, and if that is not true, we're printing else. So let's save it, run module. Let's say marks as 89, passed. So I think you have got the point of using an if statement, basically to check condition. If the condition is true, if statement will be executed. If the condition is not true, the if statement will not be executed. Okay, so let's see homework for today. So today the homework will be to do the question from Hackerrank that is called Python. If else, it is a very simple code. Try to solve it. If you're unable to solve it, we will be providing the solution quite soon. So that's it for today, guys. I hope all of you best of luck, and I hope to see you guys soon. And until then, goodbye.